All right, testing. I think we're good now. Sorry, I had my microphone messed up. Had to get that situated. So I'm gonna give everyone a few minutes to hop in. Sorry about the delay, guys. I believe we got it fixed now. All right. All right. Sorry for the trick there on everyone, but it didn't seem like it was going through. So perfect. We got people hopping in. Thank you everyone for joining back. Hey Hal, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone, man. I'm super excited about today. Hey Justin, what's going on? Donald. All right. Bill, thank you for the thumbs up. Dallas, welcome in. Sorry for that first one there, it messed up. My audio wasn't working, so I had to redo the microphone. Bezos, what's going on? Robert. All right. What I want to do real quick is I got to get my link in here, guys, for the channel membership. Yes, I got to get that in here, and I got to find a video. Let me find real quick. Did I put it on this one? No, not that one. Just getting everyone a few minutes to hop in here, guys. Did I do it on this one? All right, perfect. So I did it on this one here. I can go get the link real quick. So don't mind me going in here. I'm just going in to get the link so I can put it in the... No! Thing's not cooperating for me. All right, here we go. I need to copy my link. I need to do it this way. Oh, come on, YouTube. There we go. I should have had this done beforehand. Copy. All right, here we go. 25 people in here. Thank you all for joining. Hal Williams, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. We got that slice of pie there, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, Keith, the first one messed up. I had no audio. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Oh, I can't put in the comments yet because we're still streaming. Okay. Hal, thank you again, man. All right, man. Did you celebrate pie yesterday? Oh, you know what? No, I did not. But Hal is really doing great here already. Starting out with the super chats, man. Thank you so much. Up to 30 people right now. Hal with the 99 cent. Hal with $1.99. Guys, you don't even know how much these super chats help in this time right now. Hey, Cable, welcome in. 314, I know, for the pie. I prefer J-Bridge, a little bit of the 316 for a little bit of the Stone Cold, but, you know, we'll go with the 314 for the pie. I kind of prefer... Hal hitting all the super chats in here, man. $4.99 for Hal. Hal, thank you so much. It can't even be expressed how much these super chats mean to me, man. You don't even know. The super chats are super exciting. And we're here just to talk about metamaterials tonight and talk a little bit about the divvy. Still super bullish on the divvy, even though the preferred share is going down. It's nice to see Metamaterial Stock go up today over 19%. Because I don't really care what the MMTLP trades at because I'm not selling it regardless. MMTLP could go to $5. I'm not selling it. It's just the way it is. I'm not selling it for $5. Donald M, thank you for the super chat, man. What happened to the Mad Dog? It was bringing the stick up. Yes. Oh, what did I hear here? Oh my God, Wazir, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Meta family, give everybody Wazir a little sorry for your loss in the comments. Sorry to hear that, Wazir. Let me do a comment here. Prayers, Wazir, man. Prayers, man. Yeah, sorry for your loss, man. We're all here for each other, man. We're all going to be going through difficult times. And that's what I love here about the community. When I had my buddy Rick, when he was going through brain surgery, man, the meta community was for Rick. I did that video just for Rick. And he's going through recovery. He does pop in and out from here and there. But man, that's what I like about the community here. We all are there for each other during these difficult times. Hey, welcome in, Bobby. Thank you all for joining. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. That's a tough one to deal with for sure. A lot of my grandparents passed when I was really young, actually. So I didn't really get much time with my grandparents till I was like, God, it might have been like 10 or 11. And my grandparents were mostly gone. So I didn't get to really enjoy a lot of time with my grandparents. So a little word of advice, if your grandparents are still around, give them a phone call, show them some love, because tomorrow's never promised. I never got much time with my grandparents because I was still a kid. And I honestly don't really get to remember much about my grandparents too much because I was really young when they all passed. So if you're able to, give your family the time now, man. Give them time now. All right, so let's get in here and just first I want to take a look at this beautiful chart here on metamaterials. Look at that there on the regular hours, up 19.86%. Let's freaking go. Buy the dip and let's go on that one, man. Let's go. Metamaterials being up almost 20% today. We did give a little bit back after hours, but that's okay. Down 2.37% after hours, but hey, we don't care about that. Now, the title of this is The Short Squeeze Coming. That's the title of this stream. Is the short squeeze on the way? Well, it could be. I do think that there was some short covering today. And we're going to go take a look at the Fintel numbers here. And we're going to go over the numbers that we do see here. All right, guys, hang on a second. All right, cool. Make sure everything's working. Well, we got 52 people in here. Thank you all for joining. Hal says it's coming. I do believe it's coming too. All right, here we go. So let's go take a look here at the Fintel information. All right, Justin has a question. He is a channel member. Thank you so much, Justin. What's going on with the dividend? Any word on when we might get some money? Justin, as of right now, there is no word. I do have a video on my channel. I don't know if you watched it or not. Which one was it? This one here. I'm going to suggest that you go watch this video, Justin, if you have not watched this. This video here is the timeline of events for the dividend. It goes over 4 different dates. I did this video 8 days ago. It almost had 4,000 views. So it is one of the videos that I think a lot of people is interested in to have that many views. So go check out that video when we're done the live stream, and it goes over the important dates. So I could run down really quick maybe what happened, but I have to get all the information to do that. But let's go to the Fintel information here. Oh, look at this here. We got a little introduction update. Oh yeah, Alexander, sorry. My first stream, my volume wasn't working. So I had to stop that stream and redo another stream. So here it says, where does Fintel get this data? We source our short interest data from a variety of providers. The short interest figures we provide are sourcely direct from the stock exchanges, NASDAQ, NYSE, NYSE American, NYSE ARCA, CBOE, and IEX, and FINRA, which is the dark pool. This is the official data and covers a broad spectrum of the market. We do not source short interest from a single broker. For Canadian, Australian, Hong Kong markets, the short interest is published by the regulatory agencies of those countries. We get this data directly from those agencies on a daily or twice weekly basis. The float and shares outstanding we use source from Capital IQ, which is one of the top firms that provides this data. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Is short interest self-reported and therefore unreliable? Short interest is not self-reported. FINRA and U.S. exchange rules require that brokerage firms report short interest data to FINRA on a per security basis for all customer and proprietary firm accounts twice a month, around the middle of the month, and again at the end of each month. See short interest. What is it? So here we go. Short squeeze score for Metamaterials is at 88.7, ranked 123 out of 5,500 stocks. Now we was down in the lower hundreds there. We were in actually the 80s or 90s in yesterday's video, but we did jump back up. And I think there was a little bit of short coverage today. I'm going to show you why I think that. Our gamma squeeze score here is at 84.95. We were ranked 873. And you can see here now, we're back to 100,000 shares that is available. And as you can see throughout the day, these numbers were jumping around like crazy, guys. I mean, look at this. 400,000, 100,000, 550,000, 300,000, 100,000, back to 85,000, back up to 100,000. So shares are being borrowed like crazy. Were they shorting? Were they, doing that? I don't know. Now, here you can see the short borrow fee did decrease a little bit. So usually when that fee decreases, that probably means there was some short coverage today. So that's my guess, because in yesterday's video, the short fee was 10.3%, which I was really excited about, the 10.3% short interest fee. And as you can see right now, it's at 6.73. So I do believe that it's probably hard to borrow stock, and it's still pretty costly at 6.7%. And with the run up today, will that change what they do tomorrow? Will they try to short it and bring it back down? And look here, they'll see it was a lower short volume ratio day. Yesterday was 63.82, and today they're saying 43.6. So we will see. I guess that's a lot of difference there. And you can see on the total, Finner volume was 3.1 million yesterday, and today is 3.3 million, and they shorted less. So the algos was shorting us less today, which is good to see. Oh, and we already got the aggregate short volume ratio. Today is updated as well. And look at this here, almost the same amount of volume, pretty much identical. If we look at the 14th, 3.951 million. Today, 3.906. So all but 50,000 shares, about 45,000 shares difference. And look how much less they shorted us. 63.64% on yesterday and 47.37% today. So there we go. Huge difference, about 13 to 14% on the short volume ratio difference there. So I do see a lot of volume not shorting as much. So it was a lot more buying today, because if all this is the aggregate volume, short volume, and there was, about the same and the price went up, that means there was a lot more buying, in my personal opinion. I believe there is a lot more buying. All right, so we're seeing here for the failure to deliver, there was only 283,000 as of February 28th, and that's a value of about $500,000. All right, so that is the update on that. Let's go look at the short transactions. Do we have a lot? No, there's really not a lot on the 11th here. There's really not any more. As you know, they only do up to $5,000 or greater, so we're not really seeing much there anymore. Let's go take a look at the outstanding shares. Now, we do know yes, this is what it should be. So we know that there is 284,000 shares. So 284 million shares, not thousand, sorry. 284 million shares. It used to be the 281 million shares. And I did a video where I realized that the shares went up about 3.3 million. And I believe that was for exercise warrants is what that was. And I'm glad we got that information out there. So that's why we went from 281 to 284. We had a lot of people exercise warrants, and I believe that's what caused the extra dilution. So it is technically dilution because it added more outstanding shares. But that's really a drop in the bucket. It's like 1%, if not even that, not even 1%. So I really don't call that a dilution. It wasn't even 1%. So that's good to know. So we want to keep an eye on this 284.8 million shares. As they exercise warrants, we will see this number go up. We don't want to see any offerings. We don't want to see a straight up offering right now because the price is so low. I mean, if we get back up to $5, $6, maybe we'd be okay to see an offering. I am going to get back to the chat, but I'm just going through this FinTel information because for people that's going to re-watch this video, I want to make sure they get all the information at the beginning, and then we'll go over the questions and all afterwards. Ownership accumulation score, 91.04, ranked 1,013 out of 24,700 stocks. And let's go take a look if we have any new buyers or sellers today. All right, on the 11th, we had someone do 1,900 shares. That was a brand new position, and that was it. Let's go take a look at the sellers. Yeah, that's the last one we covered there. That yeah, the Vanguard, they decreased their position by a little bit. All right, Mark, thank you so much for the super chat, Mark. Appreciate it, brother. I love the emoji on your super chat. I love it. All right. Robert says his Ouija board says $40 divvy. John says I want 12 before any offering. Yeah, I can understand that, guys. I'm just saying I don't want to see any offerings anytime soon. Honestly, I don't. I hope they wouldn't do it because we have a lot of cash on the books. Let's just click on the dividend tab here and see if we get anything. Dividend, nothing dividend. Wouldn't that be something if something came under the dividends tab here? That'd be pretty cool if something came on the dividends tab here on Fintel for them. There was some stuff sent to me today, which is pretty interesting. All right, so I covered all that. All right, I got to go down here, and if I got any new people here that has not seen this little meme I made up, I'm going to deactivate. Right there you go. Boom. When is the tendies, George? That's right. When is the freaking tendies? So that's what we're waiting on there, man. The hot meme right there. When is the tendies? Let's put that back. If you like that there, guys, that's the best. My favorite meme of all time. When is the tendies? All right, so Metamaterials here has an event going on, so make sure you go check that out. I got that on my account here on Twitter. And by the way, guys, we are just 4 freaking followers away on Twitter. Let me refresh this. Do we got any more? No. All right, yeah, so 4 followers away. If you're on Twitter and you're not following me, go do it now. Could we break the 2,000 followers here tonight on this live stream? We'll have to see. We need 4 followers, guys. Oh, Justin says, yo, just got done watching the Berta video. Nice work finding these. Thank you, Justin, for that. I got to thank the Facebook group for that one. I did give them a shout out for that. That's where I got that from. The Metamaterials Facebook group has a lot of great DD in there, and I do get some, because, you know, like Uncle Smokey says, I work a full-time job. I got a wife. You know, we got things going on. So the quickest way I can get information is through some other social media sometimes. And I'm here to present that information to you that I find, because, you know, I can't spend hours and hours when I don't have the time. But I do try to put in the DD when I can. Trust me, I'm always searching social media to bring you all the information and condense it down into a short video form. All right. Yeah, I do believe that Bird Lady Roller Pigeons is dead on the money. 29 to 46. I do believe it's going to happen. I joined into the bet that, because if the divvy is $20 or more, yours truly is going to get a bird suit. That's right. Just for Roller Pigeons and all the fans out there, I told her that if the divvy is, even though her guess is 29 to 46, I said if the divvy is $20 or more, your boy's going to get a bird suit and put it on. That's right. So that's going to be pretty awesome. All right. So I think, yeah, and look at MMTLP today. It's kind of weird to see MMTLP down to 1.25%. It's only 2 cents, but it did hit a spike here today of $1.69, and then now back down to, yeah, in Bird we trust. That's right. We also had this hashtag Mercy, hashtag Bird the Dip. Yeah, there we go. We also had hashtag Bird the Dip. When we did a live stream together, that's right, we did hashtag Bird the Dip. 105 people on here, man. Let's go. Barry says, hey, Terry, good job you're doing. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. I do just want to give a quick shout out here to anyone that is a channel member. I've seen a few of them in here tonight. And I did forget to post today, but if you're following me on Twitter, I did start a new position today. I just wanted to throw it out here real quick. I started a new position in HYMC. And if you don't know, AMC took about a 22% stake in this stock here. It's a mining stock. So very interesting. I threw a little bit of money in it, threw a few $100 in it, started a position, and I posted it here on Twitter. So we'll see how it plays out. I threw a little bit of gambling money in this because I figured it's aligned with AMC. Maybe the AMC apes would get behind HYMC as well, because if AMC has a huge stake of their cash in it, you think that they're gonna get behind it. So I just want to put this position on you. I believe that this is up like 10% after hours, so I'm already doing pretty good in the position. So I'm happy about that. All right, Barry has a great question. Do you think MMTLP will squeeze MMAT? Yes, I do. Now that is saying, do I believe it will squeeze? Yes, but it's going to take us getting the dividend. We need a dividend. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We need a dividend. So we need a cash divvy. If we don't get a cash divvy, MMAT is not going to squeeze. If we get a cash divvy, you best believe I believe MMAT will squeeze. Yeah, I did buy MMTLP last week. So I wanted to throw a different stock in the portfolio. More of a swing trade with that HYMC. I'm going to hang on to it for a while and see if the AMC apes get behind it. So I'm trying to buy a little bit of MMTLP. I wanted to try something different, so I got the HYMC because it's affiliated with AMC. So we'll see how that plays out as well. Like I said, I threw a couple $100 in it, guys. Nothing crazy. So we'll see how it pays out. And I wanted to show you that I believe the reason MMAT did run today is, as you can see here, Shortable Stocks has 4,600 followers on Twitter. And today, MMAT is on the short sale restricted list today for March the 15th, which means MMAT was unshortable today. There was a lot of stuff being... Love reading everyone's comments here, man. Trying to get through the information. Yeah, here you can see. Thank you from Michael from the Facebook group about information from Fidelity. Earlier here, this was posted on Fidelity. And I'm going to zoom this in so you guys can see it. So thank you to Michael from the Facebook group. And we're going to zoom that in. I'll tell you what I love, man. I love the freaking chat. I love the chat. The chat down there, everyone getting along, everyone helping each other out. The chat is on fire right now. I love the chat. Chat is on fire, yes. Yes, thank you for the awesome chat is on fire. I'm going to give a shout out to the freaking chat. The chat is just amazing down here, man. I love it. So here's from Fidelity. I posted this on my Twitter, and they shared this here. And here you can see all the information. And this was taken this morning when MMAT was $1.41. And look at this news and events right here, guys. Check this out. Largest borrow rate increases among liquid names. And there he has highlighted. Metamaterial Stock, 10.3%. And that's when the stock was 10.3% on the borrower fee. So there we go. Is it true our divvy's hidden behind the cloak of invisibility? It could be. We do got the cloak. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat, man. That's my buddy Rap right there, Brian S. Thank you so much. Like I said, big shout out to everyone that has done a super chat tonight or became a member to the channel. You guys are supporting the channel amazingly, man. You guys are amazing. All these super chats help out. Every freaking dollar helps out. You don't even know. All right, I don't know if you guys watched my video last night, but if you didn't, I got a tweet here and I got this out, this John Berta interview. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but I think we need to watch this video maybe on the live stream because... Oh, let me get the volume up here. Why is it? Oh, hang on. I got to do my audio.
Energy
There we
Resources.
go.
John, great to talk to you. How you doing?
Well, thank you, Steve. Thanks for having me this morning.
So tell us a little bit about Torchlight Energy.
Torchlight is a publicly traded NASDAQ.
Oh, yeah. Who was PH Rhymes here says we were joking that maybe AMC bought HYMC to have gold-backed crypto. Yeah. All right, here we go. So we're going to watch this interview. Let me make this a little smaller. And we're going to watch this John Berta interview together. It's about 4 minutes long. This interview is amazing. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to tell you right now, this is a must watch. So let me get everything set up for this.
All right, back here in Los Angeles at the LD Microcap Conference. Joining us is John Berta. He's the president and CEO of Torchlight Energy Resources. John, great to talk to you. How you doing?
Well, thank you, Steve. Thanks for having me this morning.
So tell us a little bit about Torchlight Energy.
Torchlight is a publicly traded NASDAQ company. We are an E&P company out of Plano, Texas. We have 3 primary fields that we operate in. Delaware Basin, Midland Basin, and then our big project, which is called the Oro Grande Basin. It's where most of our focus is right now. But we are a company in the exploration facet of the industry, whereby we go in and look for undervalued acreage positions, and we basically do the science and do the exploratory wells, and we look to exit from those positions to a larger company. And that's what we're doing.
Right. So in reading a bit about the company, I've noticed that you've started drilling the Oro Grande project. So tell us a little bit more about, that seems to be your flagship.
That is certainly our flagship project for sure. We, in the past, have drilled a total of 3 exploratory wells to date. And our last one was a horizontal producer, a 1,000-foot lateral in the Pennsylvania Formation. And we announced about 30 days ago that we are actually actively involved in drilling 3 wells right now in the Oro Grande, looking for 15 different pay zones to further prove up that acreage, again, with the mindset that we're going to sell that acreage to a larger company at some time in the future.
Right. Talk a little bit about working in that particular area of Texas, and it's obviously known for its oil and gas. So
right.
Talk a little bit about the exploration that's going on there.
Well, in the Oro Grande Basin, we're the only ones.
Oh,
we're 30
that's
miles.
That's a benefit.
Well, yes and no. The good part of it is we don't have any competition. The bad part is services have to come from either New Mexico or from Midland. So it's a long drive and you have to pay for transportation costs. So that side of it is kind of a trade-off. But the nice thing about it is we have the entire basin, we think, that sits in the state of Texas under our control, 133,000 acres. It is when you get out there, it's remote. But our geologist, Rich Masterson, does such a great job of proving everything up. He's been right, he's been spot on in all of his theories thus far. And he is the geologist that's credited with the Wolfbone Play in the Delaware Basin, which that acreage value right now is approaching $90,000 an acre.
Wow.
So he's a tremendous geologist. We're glad to have him on our team. And he's the gentleman who's steering our ship from an exploration standpoint.
Is it a case that the company's looking for partnerships? Is that something that you keep an eye out for?
Yes, we do one of 2 things. We'll be looking for a partner in 2019 to help us create more value and drill more wells. Or at that point, someone might come in and just make us an offer for our acreage that we decide to take as a company. So,
and how
one
about
of those 2 things will happen.
Sorry, how about funding for 2019?
2019 will either bring in a partner like we discussed earlier, or will be sold at that particular point. We don't need to raise any equity. We just raised some debt recently, about $6 million, to pay for the wells that we're drilling out there currently. We also have 2 positions, our Hazel project in Midland Basin and our Winkler project in the Delaware Basin, that we could sell off in order to continue to fund the process ourselves. So we're currently not in the money-raising business, so to speak.
Well, it's fascinating stuff. Great to meet you. Thanks for
Steve.
sharing
Thanks
your
for
story.
your time
Yeah, it's John Berta. He's the president and CEO of Torchlight Energy Resources here in Los Angeles at the LD Microcap Conference.
All right, so there is the John Berta interview, guys. What's this here? Brian says, so I zoom out if watching MMTLP, but it's hard not to check it like 2 times a day. Who else does that? Brian, I'm guilty of that as well. I check stocks multiple times a day. I'm a little guilty of that. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I checked the stocks a little too much. Yes, Mark, that video was very educational. I like it because you're getting to hear from the CEO of Torchlight, man. And I want to keep you guys to remember that I think he recently, here's John Berta's actual Twitter account. He don't have any picture or anything up, but we know this is the official John Berta. Our buddy Sterling confirmed that this is the real John Berta's Twitter account. Mercy, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you so much. We got the cool cat there. I love it. Yeah, and here's what I want to say on that. John Berta was saying that he was ready to sell. Now, keep in mind, when he sold, oil wasn't that good. Oil was not that great. So here's the other thing I like to keep in mind. John Berta sold it. He knew when he sold at the Metamaterials that they said they are going to do what's best for the Torchlight Series A preferred shareholders. And John Berta is one of those. We know Greg McCabe is one of those. So trust me, that's why Metamaterials is spending the money and drilling those 4 wells, and they're getting this stuff up to date with the CDC, the continuous drilling clause. So they're getting things up to date here for the preferred share dividend. Now, I'm super excited about what's going to happen. I mean, in my opinion, take it for what it's worth. There's just no way that dividend is less than $1.58. There's no way. With the math out there on this, there's just no way that dividend can be $1.58. Like I said, it's just no freaking way. I don't even honestly see how the dividend could be probably lower than 20. I mean, I just don't see it with the math out there. I mean, unless we're giving our land and oil away, the only way is if they go to test for oil and there's no oil. That would be bad. That would be the only way I see this going bad. But other than that, I mean, if we get to 3.2 billion barrels of oil, we're going to be rocking and rolling, man. Cable here made a good point. If we even get $1 per barrel, that's a $19 divvy. That's freaking crazy. And I'll be happy with $19. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think we're all going to be happy if it's $19. I'd be super tickled if it's $19 divvy. Yeah. So that's just my take on it. I just don't see with the price of oil. Actually, let me pull up oil right now. Oil price. I know oil's been coming down a little bit, but that's okay. Yeah, oil, WTI is at 96.66 and Brent crude is at $100, which is fine, guys. Oil doesn't need to keep going up to the moon because I do got a little bit of good news to give out. Could you believe gas in my area went down 4 cents today? That's pretty nice. Gas went down 4 cents. I will take that all day. Gas coming down a little bit. All right, let's see. We got a couple. Yes, Adrenaline here saying there was a guy on Houston Wade stream that he claimed he had a 46.50 euro deposited in his account, converts to 5106 USD. His words, no proof. So there's that. That's true. I did see that clip. Someone shared it. That's someone's comment. We take it for what it's worth. Yeah, 46.50 euro. That would be about, yeah, that's good. That's good money. We will take it. Yeah. What do we got here? Yeah, Donald's asking when. I know Houston did. I got to start following him. That is one I don't have followed. I need to go follow him. He does these streams, and let me see if we got a comment there. No. Okay. All right. British pounds, not euro. Bobby's saying to be a $60.40. He's saying it's British pounds, not euros. Oh, interesting. So he's saying, hey, I'm happy with that. Yeah, we'll take it then. Mercy, thank you for the super chat, man. Thank you for the super chat there. For the fist bump, my man. Thank you for the fist bump, brother. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hal says, yeah, I'll take 2 million a MMTLP then. Yes. Larry. That's right. Terry. Hit that like button, MMAT family. Yes, if you're in here, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Yes. Smash the thumbs up. Right there. I say thank you guys for the super chats, man. You all are amazing. I just want to share real quick. We got a lot of new people in. I do have a channel membership. If you see these emojis and people that have the little custom icons here, the loyalty badges, you can join as little as $2.99 a month, guys, for the bronze. And as we build this up, I'm probably going to create a Discord. That way we all can communicate together. I'm not too knowledgeable in the Discord, so I'm going to have to figure out the Discord, but I think it'll be pretty good. That way we can all keep in touch together on a Discord, or even here in the YouTube chat be great. But yeah, little as $2.99 a month. There is a $9.99 a month as well for the silver. And I was a little guilty of not posting my HYMC in there. But maybe I'll post that in there tomorrow, showing you all what I got. Yeah, looks like stocks were kind of recovering today. So we'll take that. 121 people on the stream. Let's freaking go. All right, let's see what we got here. Any update? DM saying, just getting here. Any news on the Divi presentation? Sorry if it was already asked and answered. All right, so DM, no, there is no update. Unfortunately, no update. George has not did an update yet, but George, I want to show you real quick. Oh, so here we go. John Berta, let's go check him out real quick. What's he been up to? You know, it's funny. I wanted to bring this up because John Berta posted this about 2 weeks ago on March the 2nd. And he said, in my opinion, Meta is about to catch fire. The tech is there, companies are noticing, and soon the chips will start to fall. Excited to be a shareholder. Guys, if that isn't freaking bullish on Metamaterials and the preferred share, the freaking CEO of Torchlight, guys, he hasn't sold anything. He is a shareholder of MMAT and MMTLP. He's a shareholder. He's not going anywhere. He's excited. And what happened, Dave? He had a little bit of delay. We had the market wonkies in there. Markets were scared. And we're up almost 20% today is about what happened. So I think John Berta nailed it, in my personal opinion, up about 20%. So that's good. Hopefully we keep the momentum going. Let's see if we have anything else here on Berta. No, nothing else there. Let's do tweets and replies. Nothing since March the 9th. So John Berta's been kind of quiet too. Where Berta there said he took this picture of his drone of the Torchlight. Yeah, Berta did get a lot of heat that day. And today, I believe he nailed it. Nothing in the media. Oh, he did like some posts. He said, is this good? And John Berta put a like on that there from Meta Support Channel. Yeah, so I got to give a like to that too. I didn't see that. So John Berta is out putting likes on things because he just liked something 6 hours ago. So Berta is active on Twitter. Only if we can get John Berta to follow me, man. That's what we're trying to do. We need John Berta to give your boy a follow. That's what we need. John Berta, if you ever watch this, give your boy a follow, man. Come on. I got you in a lot of my thumbnails, too, for my YouTube videos. John Berta's in a lot of my thumbnails. Actually, he was just in the one I did right here. The John Berta interview. I gave him a thumbnail there. I got him all over my thumbnails, him and George. I have John Berta in here and there. I know I got Berta back here more, but yeah. Berta's in there. Yeah, right there, me and Berta together. 2. All right, I gotta go. All right, let me go look here at on Insiders and John Berta. What do we got here? I guess I got to type 2 as well. Because I own both. All right. So here we go. Looks like Berta is rocking about 1.8 million shares, guys. That's what it looked like. Berta is rocking. 1.875 million shares. Remaining options he still has there too. Options. Exercise price $1. He even has options of exercise 50 cents. So Berta has some options there he can expire as well. Grant award acquisitions from the company, such as an option. Yeah, so he got those probably for the merger. Let's go take a look here. Any news on the divvy? I hold 7,000. Unfortunately, there is no update on the divvy. What I wanted to show, John Berta has been pretty quiet on his post. He has liked other posts. And let's go to old Georgie here. George, he has retweeted some stuff, but George hasn't posted since the 10th. So George has been quiet for about 5 days as well, guys. So George has been busy. Has he did any replies? No, not since the 10th has George liked anything. He did see. It's funny because George and John Berta are kind of doing the same thing. They haven't really posted anything in the last 5 days, but they are out there liking DD done. Like here, you can see George like a tweet from Here to Drop Knowledge. Talking about an award right there. So John Berta and George is out there liking stuff. Yeah, we're still waiting on Mr. George to give us. We got to go find that tweet because we're waiting for this presentation, man. Got to go back and find it. The tweet. Yes, this here on March the 5th. So it's been 10 days since he's did it. 10 days since that. All right, so here's what I wanted to show real quick on this. So George did this tweet on March the 2nd. I wanted to run down this real quick. Yes, 10-day quiet period, it seems like. Where George did this post talking about the shareholders and analysts who dialed in for today's, this was for the results. When the results come out, the stock tanked. People was not happy. I guess we expected more results because George said if you want to see revenue, to go look at the results and the earnings to see if we got new contracts. And we saw the earnings, and I guess it wasn't what we expected. Nanotech pretty much brought in all the earnings. Nanotech made, 90-95% of the earnings. They basically brought in all the earnings. Metamaterials didn't have too much earnings on their own. So acquiring Nanotech was great as Metamaterials works on getting contracts. So we're hoping in the next earnings report to see that Metamaterials themselves is bringing in earnings, not just the Nanotech earnings. So that'll be good to see. But what I wanted to point out here, George is basically saying, stay tuned for Q1. Why would he put that there? At this point, the earnings was already out. George is here talking after the earnings, but he's saying stay tuned for Q1. So what came out shortly after that? It was this post right here by a concerned shareholder here says, Palacaris, with all due respect, sir, could we shareholders please get an update on MMTLP dividend? It has been many times delayed, which is a little frustrating to shareholders. Little update on anticipated date and value of dividend would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. That was just 2 days later after George said stay tuned. And then George replies back the next day on the 5th. Since we do not have time on the earnings call to go into details, we are preparing a dedicated presentation event whereas many preferred a holder questions will be answered. I personally fully understand everyone's frustration. We are executing a plan. Thank you for your patience. So, I don't know, guys. We're waiting to see what happens. That is the famous tweet. That was done. He tweeted out on March the 5th. So it's been 10 days. We haven't heard anything about we haven't heard anything yet. We haven't heard anything yet about when this is supposed to happen. So we're still waiting. And hopefully it'll be soon. That's all I can say. Hopefully it'll be soon. Let me go to StockTwits. Yeah, because someone said StockTwits George Palacaris. Let's see if he's been active on StockTwits. What's this here? George posted a song at 2:23 a.m. George was up late. George is a late boy. Because here was on February 27th, and he just posted this early this morning. He posted this video, Foo Fighters, Best of You. Hey, Collection, what's going on, buddy? My buddy Paul, what's going on, man? Paul in the house. Been a while since I've seen you, Paul. Hope all is going well, brother. Yeah, man, what's up? If you don't know who Collection Service Corp is, we did a live stream, I don't know, maybe a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago. And we had Collection Service Corp, which his name is Paul. We had Paul on the live stream. That's right, we had him on there. And we were just talking about basic stuff. So good to see from him, because I haven't heard from him in a while. We did have that private call, and we were going over talking about the portfolio and things like that. Do you think MMAT get that government security strip contract? I don't know. I surely hope so. So here we can see George is active. He posted a freaking song. He put a like on this. So let's see here. For YouTube and George, the night is cold and dark. You can bend light, because no one else take you away, take you to surrender. George put a like on that as well from TX Scotty there. Yes. So George is active on StockTwits. He's been pretty active on the StockTwits, putting some likes out there. He did the one post this morning. So it's funny he got on there to post a song. That is funny that, you know, our CEO got on there to post a song. So nice to see. All right. Aaron says, the Heavens got $70 price target lock sell limit order if we squeeze above 70. Yeah, like Newegg did, yes. Hey, Hal, good night, buddy. Thank you again for joining all the super chats you sent tonight. Just wanted to get on here and talk with everyone tonight. We presented all the FinTel information. Wanted to thank everyone for that. Yeah, man. Mark, you're saying he should sing Pink Floyd Money. Yeah. Yeah, we need that. Let's see where we're at here. 134 people, man. Thank you all for your support in this live stream. You don't even know. Yeah, I want to say Trading Secrets. He is saying, I think he was saying, like, I think 11 to 15 is what Trading Secrets is guessing. I do believe that's right. Trading Secrets Alley is saying 11 to 15. We got Paul here saying, thank you for all the information you provide, Terry. Thank you, Paul, for being a subscriber. Make sure you go smash the thumbs up. It helps out a lot. Let me go back here to my Twitter. Did we get more followers? Oh, we broke it tonight, guys. Let's freaking go. 2,001 followers. So we got the extra 4 followers, and we even hit a 5th one. So I want to say thank you to everyone that did subscribe, that followed me here on Twitter. We broke the 2,000. That is awesome. We broke 2,000 followers. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Shane says, thank you, Terry. Cable says, Cable says, I've never been able to stay awake long enough to see his prediction. Oh, man. Shane says, in for life, MMAT chain gang. Donald says, congrats. Thank you. Aaron says, I think the dividend will be between 40 and 60. I hope so, too. Guys, I am surely hoping that it is. You know what it is? We all deserve it. Yeah, we all freaking deserve this dividend payout. We do. Yeah, We need this dividend payout. We need it bad. I mean, we need it. We went through hell. We've been going through a lot of hell, a lot of fun. You know, and Georgia and them's been going through a lot too, man. They've been going through a lot. Great question here from Michael Patterson. Will it be tax-free? We don't know yet, but I believe they're going to try to make it that way. A tax-free event. Because we know that Greg McCabe and John Berta wants a non-taxable event. And yeah, so we know that's going to be... So the dividend depends on how it gets paid out. The dividend could be set in Oilco shares. And if you sell your Oilco shares, then you would be taxed because you realize the gain. So if our MMTLP would transfer to Oilco and they put a value on those Oilco shares, then that's how you would be taxed. If you just hold your Oilco shares and don't sell them, then it would have been a non-taxable event because you haven't realized your gain yet. So that could be how they do it. Because we know people that have tons of shares like John Berta and John McCabe. Greg McCabe and John Berta. I get my Johns here. Too many Johns. So yeah. John Berta, Greg McCabe have a lot of shares. They do not want a taxable event. Because you guys, you're talking millions of shares they have. They have to pay taxes on that. That's going to be huge because they're going to be in a huge tax bracket. People like us, it ain't. I mean, it'll bump us up a good bit, but you know. All right, let's see here. Aaron is saying a $40 dividend would destroy the shorts and for sure force the brokers to force liquidate short sellers. MMAT will squeeze. Yes, it will. If we get a $40 divvy, yeah, it would be bad for the shorts because they would literally be screwed, guys. They would be screwed. No doubt about it, they would be screwed. All right, I think I did show everything here I wanted to show. Yeah, it was an audio interview. Yeah, I believe so. Let me scroll back here through my posts because I have a lot of posts. I've been really active on the Twitter, sharing a lot of stuff. I got to go back and find my metamaterials information here. There you go. When. Hey, Jenny. Welcome to the stream, Jenny. Thank you so much for joining. All right. Going back here to find some of my metamaterials posts. The ones that have some of the DD in it. Yeah, there's where I added my position back on March the 7th. So I did buy MMTLP last week. I bought 100 shares at $1.73. I posted that on there. I wanted you all to see that. That's when we about did the last live stream, and I said the next day I would go buy 100 shares. I had money in my Fidelity account, so I did go buy those 100 shares there. All right, let's see here. That's the George post. That is the business entity filed documents there on March the 3rd in Oilco Holdings. So something's going to happen, guys. Keep this post in mind as well. On March the 3rd, right there you can see, boom, March 3rd, Oilco Holdings, business entity filed documents. So something's coming, guys. It is coming. All right, so here you can see the chart from our buddy Tony. This is a non-taxable event. He has all the breakdowns on this chart, and you can see right here. If we get to 3.2 billion barrels of oil, we do the value for oil in the ground 12%, revenue interest 49%, corporate tax 0, underwriters fee 10%, and you do that by the 164.9 million shares. And oil right now is around $90 to $100. You're looking at a $61 to $71 dividend, according to this, if it's a non-taxable event. If it would be a taxable event, it would cut into that profit a little bit. So that's one of the charts there. But I wanted to see if I had something back here. Yeah, people saying 1.51 oil code for every 1 MMTLP. That was the Mulan. That was the one for that. Yeah, that chart is amazing, man. Big props to Tony for making that chart, man. That chart Tony made is one of the best things out there, honestly. That's where John Berta posted there. We covered that in tonight's video. That's where Meta did the earnings. This here is where I think this was TD Ameritrade talking about, you know, you get the dividend. Oh yeah, here was a post too. This is a good tweet. We can just, people still have this question. We can go over this. Who was that there? Magnetic on Twitter. And Metamaterial News had this post, and he asked John Berta. And John Berta said, unfortunately, yes, that was not part of the design, but FINRA and a couple of the BDs went around us. No, they won't tell us who it was. So they don't even know who it was that put these on the market. But I'm going to say, I'm actually kind of happy because I was able to get MMTLP. I came in right about that mid-June, right when all this was going on. I didn't have much information of everything going on, so I had like a week or two to make a decision. I didn't get near as many as I wanted. But now that I have better understanding of what it is and I'm able to buy it in, you're darn right I'm happy. So in a roundabout way, I understand that they're not happy about it, but in a way I'm happy that I was able to load up on more shares because I believe a lot of people wasn't in this that are in this now. All right, we got David here, one of the channel members. We got to go to his point here. Between 12 and 20, the 1 to 5 average price of oil was 68.67. I think the deal was done late December before Sterling's interview in January in Las Vegas. That is a good point, David. Even if oil was $68, we go back up to that chart real quick. Let's just say it was. Let's say oil was done, the deal was done at $68. I know we're going to be very happy. Even at $68, guys, we're looking at like $35 to $41 dividend. So let's say that our buddy here, David, is correct, one of the channel members. If the deal was done in December and oil was at like $68, you're looking at $35.94 to $41, which who's going to argue with $35 to $40 dividend? I'm not going to argue with. That's going to be life-changing. That's what that's going to be. A $35 to $40 dividend, life-changing. Even a freaking $30 dividend, $20 dividend is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. So yeah, even if he's correct on that, I'm happy with it. Thank you again for David for being a channel member, man. Thank you so much. It helps out a lot. All right, let's go back down here where we was. Yeah, asking the tough questions when Divvy. They didn't get to answer those questions, though. They didn't get to answer those questions. All right. I think we're back a little far now. February. Yeah, we're back a little far now. Okay. So I don't think I have, I don't feel like going back much farther. I'm down pretty far. All right. So that's cool to see, man. 2001 followers. Let's freaking go. That's what it's all about right there. 139 people. We still got people on here, man. Thank you so much. A lot of the DD of this, the Fintel information is at the beginning. So if you are going to go back and rewatch this, you will see a lot of great information on there. I think I pretty much went over everything I could go over in this video that I wanted to cover. So we got Cardiac Cat saying, I think Bird Lady mentioned in one of her streams that even if the deal was done, it would probably be open until the price until it's signed. So that could happen as well. All right, Cable answered Donald's question. Yeah, Adrenaline saying most oil deals are open-ended, meaning the deal fluctuates due to the price of volatility, protecting both parties, which would be great for us because the deal was done in December and they just recently signed it. Oil is at least $90 plus. That's even more for us divvy. More divvy. We're happy with more divvy, that's for sure. We will take more divvy. Freddie O says, why no divvy meeting yet? Well, George hasn't announced it. George hasn't announced it. Now, we do know they have till the end of March. Yeah, David here says, George Palacaris posted on Stock Twits today with a new music video. You think he would have posted a date. True. He did post on Stock Twits, but he did not post anything about our dividend. So hopefully we get that soon. George has, let's count them down. Today's the 15th. So if we count tomorrow, the 16th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 trading days left, including tomorrow. So I think we're going to start the countdown. 12. Today, with 12 trading days, including tomorrow. So we're going to say 12 days left, George. 12 days left for the month of March. 12 days left. 12 trading days. 12 trading days left to get us a announcement. We need an announcement. We need an announcement. We need some kind of announcement, man. That's what we're waiting on. We need an announcement from George. Journalist saying, maybe there's a date in the video, just needs to be uncoded. Could be, man. George has some very cryptic stuff. If I ever got a chance to interview him, I would love to know if his tweets have any kind of cryptic messages in them. I know he can't maybe specify what tweets have cryptic messages, but I just would like to know, are you just posting to post? Or are you posting something that's a little cryptic in it? Because we do see his post, and someone's out there doing great DD and finding how it falls into, play with MMAT or MMTLP. Because even Ken Rice said in those interviews, the speculation has gone crazy. Anytime they post something, we speculate on it. And they have said we've been probably right on a few of these. And it maybe takes away from the excitement when they announce it. I don't believe so. I mean, you're posting Mr. T biting an apple. What do you expect us to think? I mean, you just can't post Mr. T biting an apple and we're not going to speculate on that. So I can understand where Ken's coming from, but you got to understand where we're coming from. If Mr. George is posting Mr. T eating an apple, what are we supposed to expect? All right. Rhymes is saying, I bet it's a quiet period. It's 10 business days. It could be a quiet period. If he has 10 days, depending when that quiet period started, he has 12 trading days left. So, I would think the quiet period would have started maybe shortly after that 5th when he did that post, or the 6th. Yeah, the 5th he did that post. Yeah. Kermit says, I want my dividend to be buy of an oil company that also pays a dividend. Yeah, that'd be great. We talked about like ConocoPhillips or one of them. Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. Donald says everyone wants to be like Elon. Yeah, Elon has some cryptic tweets. George is very cryptic as well. Maybe he's trying to pull out his inner Elon. So probably 2 questions I would love to ask George that I don't think anyone has asked George before. Number 1, is your tweets just you tweeting? Or are you tweeting out cryptic messages? Whether he can answer that, I don't know. And also, do you watch any YouTube videos? I'm just kind of curious. We know he's very active on Twitter and Stock Twits, but I would like to know if George is active on YouTube. Not saying he's active on YouTube, but has he sat down and watched a few of us YouTubers' videos? That's what I'd like to know. You don't have to say who he watched. I would just like to say, are you watching the YouTubers that cover your stock? So that's 2 questions I'd like to know. Or you're just tweeting, are they cryptic? And do you watch YouTube? Your YouTubers covering your stock, do you watch it? So we will see. We got Cartoon Network gets better ratings than CNN. Yeah, man. David here says if we put a date on it, he'd get better ratings than CNN. Yeah. Oh my God. I can tell you right now, when they put a date on that freaking dividend, oh Lord, the presentation, it's going to be a nail biter because I figured at this presentation, they're going to announce like everything. I just have that feeling. I have the feeling when it comes to this presentation, we should get dates of when things are going to happen and an amount. We should get it. Michael, thank you so much for the positive comment, man. It says, I look for you every day. Thanks for all you do for the meta community. Thank you. I want to say thank you to everyone that that supports these live streams, that supports the channel. All 2001 people that follow me, on Twitter. 145 people on the live stream. Everyone that's following me here on this live stream, man, you don't even know, man. You guys are just amazing. It's been a journey. I mean, I've been covering this since about mid-June. I'm not the first one covering it. I am probably one of the earlier ones. I know Sterling was probably the first. I'm gonna say Sterling and Moon Market. Little known fact. The question. How did I hear about Metamaterial Stock? That's a great question, Terry. How did you hear about Metamaterial Stock? And before we get to that answer, thank you to Jenny for the super chat. Jenny, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Jenny says, Terry, don't bite your nails. I know, man. It's like this presentation is going to be a nail biter. Oh, my Lord. I know Sterling's going to cover it, probably Smokey as well. So I don't see, I would probably need to take off work to cover it as much as I would love to cover it. Unless the presentation is on a weekend, which I don't think it would be. I believe this presentation is probably going to be during the weekday. If this dividend presentation is in the evening, then absolutely I'll cover it. But I don't know if I'd get off work to cover it because I already know there's going to be multiple people probably getting off work to cover it. Like I said, probably Sterling and Smoking's going to be out there. Maybe even Roller Pigeons may be doing it. So yeah, maybe even Allie. I don't know. There could be multiple YouTubers doing it, and I don't want to be one having 5 or 6 different Metamaterials YouTubers doing the presentation at once. I think it'd be a little overkill. It'd be people, whatever. So I'll let whoever's going to do the presentation. I'll come out and do a video of my own or a live stream later on, and we can talk about it. Like I said, if the dividend is really amazing, I believe a lot of shareholders are going to, let's say, reward the people that are bullish on MMTLP. So I don't think I have to be the one covering the live presentation because I know a lot of people are going to be out there being very generous with donations to the YouTubers like Roller Pigeons, me, Tony from Market Moves, Allie from Trading Secrets. I mean, we've been pretty heavy covering out this dividend. So I know a lot of love is going to be spread around. And yeah, I just want to say thank you all so much. I mean, you all have been amazing. Kevin Biller says, we are all family, Terry. Yes, we are, man. We are all family. Jenny says, I will watch Terry and Roller Pigeon. High stock up to $4.99. High stock. I don't know what that is. Donald says, what happened to Right Brain? You know, actually, I messaged Right Brain and I have not got a response. So he's not active. I messaged Right Brain Trader on Twitter and he has not seen the message. So me and Right Brain has always been cool, man. We talk to each other like we've known each other for years. We've been brothers. But I think Right Brain just stepped out for a while. I think he stepped away, and maybe that's good. Like I said, he has a lot on the line, guys. If you're wondering, Right Brain had almost $500,000 in value with Metamaterials before that reverse split. So yeah, keep that in mind. He had a lot of money on the line, and this dividend's going to be huge for him. He had over $500,000, guys. He talked about that on one of my live streams with me. We talked about that. FPS Luno, I've been watching you since the Prime CC days. Yes. If you don't know what CC is, it's an old, it's a game on your device. Castle Clash, that's right. Castle Clash. I used to do video games before I started doing stock market. I used to cover a mobile game called Castle Clash. I did a little bit of Clash of Clans. I took a break from the video gaming, and then I started doing stock market. I got really intrigued by the stock market, so I've been covering stock market since July of 2020. I was actually starting investing back in, actually, I'm going to say February and March of 2020. Brian, oh my God. Yes, actually, Brian S., man, we actually met in person. We had a big Castle Clash meetup. And yeah, I didn't have the highest technology back then to really get a nice full picture like we do now. But yeah, it was good times, man. It really was. Yeah, David's saying 49% Fed tax-free. Yes. Actually, the only game I play now on mobile is Clash of Clans. So if anyone plays Clash of Clans, I am on Clash of Clans if anyone's interested. I do play on there. That is the one video game I play on my mobile phone. Is Clash of Clans. So anyone else play Clash of Clans, comment down below. I am on Clash of Clans. And my name on there is Terry Z24. All right, so we got to get back to that question. How did I hear about Metamaterial Stock? And I heard it from Moon Market. That's right. I was watching YouTube videos. I was into OTC stocks, and Moon Market did a video on MMAT, and I watched this video. I got very intrigued. So then I started doing videos on it because it drew my interest, and I've been covering MMAT ever since. So thank you to Moon Market. I do comment on his videos from time to time. I do know he knows who I am because I've commented on his stuff, and he's put likes and stuff on them. He's commented back. So he does know who I am, so it's pretty cool. He covers a lot of great videos. Yeah, Moon Market. Moon Market is pretty awesome. He's very intelligent. Yeah, Moon Market's amazing. Right now he's covering MULN pretty heavy. I am in that stock as well. So I'm in MULN and HYMC. All right, so Mercy here says, Terry put me on several channels I never heard of covering MMAT, MMTLP. Bird Lady had less than 300 when he dropped her name and I took a look. Wow. Can you remember that? Wow. Hey, Cable, thanks for the stream later. Thank you, man. Yeah. So I sent Mercy over to Roller Pigeons before she had 300 subscribers. That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Yeah, me and Roller Pigeons did that live stream. She didn't have too many subscribers then. So we did that one of Tony too. We were pushing him to 1,000 subscribers. Tony from Market Moves. Yeah, Jenny saying, I found out about Sia from Moon Market. I'm telling you, man, Moon Market's a great channel. I have no problem in giving props to other great channels, and Moon Market is a great channel. Yes. He has great DD on MULN as well. All right, guys. So we have been streaming for over an hour now, and I think it's about time for your boy to head to bed. It's going on 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a little bit past my bedtime. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that has been on this live stream. Everyone that sent a donation. You don't even know how much that means to me. Donations help out a lot. You see people in there with the loyalty badges, people that's joined the channel membership, little as $2.99 a month or $9.99 a month. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Just reading the last couple comments here before we hop out of here. We'll try to do another live stream later this week. We'll see if we get any more news, any more big, if we get any kind of big other news, we'll do a live stream. If not, I'll just come out with regular videos. But when we get big news like that, I did want to come out and do a stream. So I just want to say thank you to everyone for all your support and super chats. And I will catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.